Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today we got the VMI Keydets traveling to take on the 3-1 Furman Paladins in a Big 12 matchup. The Paladins have been really good this season. They have an 86 overall quarterback, Tad Bowie, but he only has 5 touchdowns on the season to go along with 6 interceptions. He has 1,000 passing yards, and they have a pretty good linebacking core. Nick Roberson and Jake Evans. They also have Brady Mullins at the right end position, very good player. And Nathan Parker, their star halfback, is injured. He is out for this game, so they're going to have to rely on their backup halfback, and he is not very good. As you can see, the overalls just kind of plummet right there, but he is a 62 overall halfback, Fred Stewart. So that is a big break for the Keydets. Let's take a look at the Paladins' schedule so far. They beat Eastern Illinois by a point. They lost to New Mexico State, beat Morgan State, and they beat Southeast Missouri State 21-19. So that is the 4 games they've played so far this year. And VMI, another suspension. William Reed, they want him suspended for 5 games. So let's go ahead and see what he did. And it is reported that he has been paying fellow students to help him take exams and do homework assignments. They want him done for the rest of the season. But unfortunately, we cannot suspend him for the rest of the year. We don't have enough points, and that is a big loss. That's their defensive end, but they still have Henry Hamilton at defensive tackle. I've got VMI winning this one 28-20. Let's take a look and see what the guys think about that.
I'm Brad Nessler, here along with 2 of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the away team and the Furman Paladins. We're about halfway through the season, and these 2 Big 12 teams are ready to get it on. And here come the Paladins. The Paladins are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Furman has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now, against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career game.
You're absolutely right. I love the Paladins today.
This one's almost underway, so we're about to find out real quick just how smart of a pick that was, Coach.
So I am apparently the only one that has faith in the Keydets, and here's Cam Sanders making his long-awaited return. He hasn't played since week 1. And here's Hops up the middle, and he'll get the first down. Great spin move. Sanders came into this game with 0 touchdowns rushing and 0 touchdowns receiving on the season. Here is Joseph Martin, who also does not have a touchdown this year. Hops has 2 touchdown passes, and none of them are to the receivers or Cam Sanders. And here's Sanders, nice run, and he'll pick up 8 or 9. 1st and 10, play action. Hops trying to stay in the pocket, escapes, rolls out to the right side, and he's going to find Wright for the first down, about a 12-yard reception. 1st and 10 from the 16. Sanders up the gut, breaks a tackle, and gets to the 4-yard line. And you see his season number, 17 carries, 74 yards. Hops rolling out left side. Sanders wide open, and he's got his first ever touchdown, and it's a receiving touchdown. And he urinates on the goalpost. On the ensuing kickoff, Shaw kicks it deep to about the 4-yard line. Returned by Lewis. Jefferson hits him, and he fumbles the football. It's recovered by VMI. So they are off to a hot start today, and they're looking to get some more points on the board. Here's Cam Sanders running through a defender, and he'll pick up another first down on the ground. 2nd and 13, play action. Hops rolling out left side. He's got Sanders wide open again, and he gets it to the 1-yard line. Sanders already making his presence felt today. And here is Keller up the gut for the touchdown. And VMI now has a 2-score lead, 14-0 here in Greenville, South Carolina at Paladin Stadium. 3rd and 10 for the Paladins. Bowie's taking a deep shot left side, and it's dropped by the star receiver. And he had a shot there. So VMI with a chance to extend the lead even more now. Hops picks up about 15 yards on the ground. He's now over 300 yards rushing on the season. That is 8th in the conference. Sanders on the off tackle in the open field. Breaks the tackle. Gets up to the 22-yard line. And he has been very exciting so far here in the first half. Hops on the option on 1st and 20. after a holding call. It's now 3rd and 10 after an incomplete pass. Sanders wide open, and Hops cannot connect with him. That would have been a touchdown. VMI settles for the field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. VMI now has the 17-0 lead. 3rd and 17 for Furman. Bowie going to break a tackle. No, he's not. That was Trey Upton with a big hit. Play action again from Hops, rolling out right side. Look at the speed to get away from the defenders, and he hits Martin in stride inside the 35-yard line. 2nd and 4, Sanders up the gut. He'll pick up the first down. Less than 2 minutes remain. Keller up the middle. Look at all the space. He picks up 15 yards. He got about 13 yards downfield before he was even touched. Hops rolling out. Sanders wide open again. 2 touchdown receptions for him here in the first half. Still hasn't ran one in yet, but he's doing quite well for himself in the passing attack. Bowie rolling out, breaks a tackle, and taken down by Henry Hamilton after he gets the first down. That is the first down of the game for Furman, and VMI has 13. Here's Cooper, crushed. That was a big hit by Darius Peters after a 9-yard gain. Play action, Bowie over the middle, Washington, first down, Trey Upton with his 4th tackle of the game. And another play action pass here, Bowie rolling out, right side, picked off by Harvey at the 25-yard line. And that's now what Furman wanted to do here right before the end of the first half. Rondé Barber excited for his secondary. And that was just a great play and an underthrown pass by Bowie. Play action from Hops, rolling out right side. He's got Martin wide open. He's got it at the 48-yard line. First down, VMI. Hops came into the game with 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the season. Here is Keller, the fullback, running through the safety. Oh my goodness. That was a 20-plus yard run for the big fullback. Hops pressured. He's going to take off with it inside the 20, the 15, down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Hops rolls out, and he's going to walk into the end zone, but there was a blatant clipping call on Bryson Shields in the end zone right in front of Hops. That'll make it 1st and goal from the 18. They're actually going to settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. VMI with a 27-0 lead here in Greenville, South Carolina over the 3-1 Furman Paladins, who are struggling. They've only got 33 yards of offense, only 2 first downs, and 2 turnovers. They started off with a fullback dive. 2nd and 6, option. Bowie, first down, pitches it out to Stewart, and he gets to the 46-yard line. But it is now 3rd and 13, another 3rd and long situation. Deep shot downfield. This time he comes down with it. It's Thompson at the 5-yard line. Biggest play of the day for Furman. And they're going to keep throwing it. Left side, caught by Washington, destroyed by Darius Peters, and that was a late hit if I've ever seen one. He clearly stepped out of bounds. Peters just did not care at all. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Stewart crushed in the backfield. Trey Upton has his 6th tackle of the game. That forces Furman to kick a field goal, and it is good, 27-3. They finally get on the board. Sanders on the counter, left side, jukes, spins, all sorts of good moves in the open field past the 50, the 40, the 30, and tracked down at the 24-yard line. What an explosive player Sanders is. Take another look here. Spins that man out of his shoes, jukes to find a block, and he just off to the races after that point. And the safety just had a good angle to make the tackle. Hops going to throw it over the middle. Berry, and it's Jake Berry for his first career receiving touchdown, and that was a nice one as he dragged a defender in for the score. And that was also Justin Hops' 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Career day for him so far. Very powerful run after the catch. Here's Fred Stewart breaking loose to the left side, and Peters tracks him down after a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1. Stewart crushing the backfield again. It is Trey Upton, who's all over the field today. That'll make it 3rd and 5. They go for a draw play, and that'll lose a yard. So Furman's going to punt the ball away again. Sanders picks up where he left off, picks up 12 yards, and another VMI Keydet first down. Keller up the gut, picks up 7 or 8. This ground attack is just nasty today. Hops hit as he throws, but he's got Wright in the open field. The man misses. Wright jukes, and he's in the end zone for his first career touchdown reception. That was a beautiful run after the catch. My goodness. Not sure how Hops got that pass off. Looks like Sanders just blocked that linebacker in time, and Wright did the rest. Fantastic play. Cornerback should have had him right there. Safety had no chance, and the other safety got him, but it was too late. Paladins back on offense, 3rd and 7, deep down the field, and it's caught in double coverage by Thompson, who has all of their yards today. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Mayer going to pick up 8 yards on the fullback over. Now the 4th quarter, Fred Stewart stuffed for no gain. Henry Hamilton on the tackle. That makes it 4th and 2. Bowie going to throw for it. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Almost picked off by Darius Peters, so VMI takes over again. Keller in the open field picks up 15 or 16 yards. Again, not being touched until he hits the secondary. He's got 71 yards today. Sanders gets another off-tackle carry left side in the open field again and picks up close to 20 yards, and they do give him a 20-yard gain. Play action. Hops hits Keller wide open, breaks the tackle, first down and more. About a 9-yard reception. They have yet to sack Hops today. And Hops is going to keep it on the option, pitches out to Sanders, and he's got his first career rushing touchdown, his 3rd touchdown total of the game. And he is a game changer, folks. This offense was very stagnant in the first few games of the season, even with Sanders in the first week. But it was a tough opponent. 48-3, guys. This is a blowout here in South Carolina. Mullins, they have the backup quarterback, and he gets sacked by Henry Hamilton to make it 4th and 12. So VMI takes over. Hops breaks the tackle, pitches out to Sanders. Hops goes out there, throws a block, and Sanders tracked down to the 32-yard line. That was a great play by the quarterback, making a nice pitch and going out there lead blocking for his halfback. That's going to do it, guys. 48-3 is the final here in Greenville, South Carolina at Paladin Stadium. Furman were the heavy favorites today, and everybody was taking them to win this game except for me. And maybe 1 or 2 people in the comments section on the weekly recap and prediction video. But just an absolute blowout today. A 45-point victory. They had 506 yards of offense. Furman held to 129. Just very impressive. No turnovers today for VMI. And their offense was at full strength for the first time this season. Now, William Reed will be gone for 5 games, so hopefully that doesn't affect the defense too much. It didn't look like it did today. Only allowing 3 points. Justin Hops, career day for him, 10 of 13, 158 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, sacked 0 times. He was finding all of his open targets. Cam Sanders, career day for him as well, obviously. 217 yards, 1 touchdown. And he also had 2 receiving touchdowns. Keller, 79 yards and a touchdown, as well as 9 broken tackles and a 20-plus yard run. And Jason Wright and Jake Berry have their first career touchdown receptions, as well as Sanders. We're still looking for Martin to get his first career touchdown reception. He had a drop today, and so did Berry. Blocking, Berry had 6 pancakes. Martin had 1. Wright had 1, Keller had 1, and Bryson Shields, the corner, had 1. He is in there at wide receiver sometimes. Trey Upton, 7 tackles today, 3 for a loss. Peters with 4. Henry Hamilton, 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, 1 sack. And Bryson Shields, no tackles today. He was shutting down the left side of the field. 1 sack today for the defense, 1 pick, Eric Harvey. 3 deflections, 1 for Shields, a forced fumble from a wide receiver, which was recovered by Brett McDaniel, the outside linebacker. 2 for 2 field goals today. Just a complete performance by VMI, the most complete performance of the season for them. Players of the game, 6 extra points made for Shaw, 4 touchdown passes. Cam Sanders, of course, balled out. Thompson, player of the game for Furman. Our next VMI game, they will be hosting the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks in another Big 12 game. That'll be a Week 8 matchup. And our next game, which will be out tomorrow, our final game of Week 7, we got the North Dakota State Bison hosting the Nicholls State Colonels. I'll see you guys with that one tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.